Hey yo, what is up everyone? It is I, DPX here. Welcome back to another DPX review. Today I am reviewing the Sonic the Hedgehog movie 2. The Sonic movie 2. The sequel to the Sonic. I don't really know how to call this one. If I call it Sonic the Hedgehog 2, is this now Sonic the Hedgehog 2 or is Sonic the Hedgehog 2 still the video game? Sonic movie 2 is what I'll be calling this. And before we get started, you know what to do. Be sure to subscribe to the new, hit the bell, leave a comment, or I will outrun you, make you run so fast that you vomit. You don't want that, so just subscribe, alright? So, little perspective. The Sonic movie, the first one, I saw when it came out, and it was a nice, pleasant surprise. It had no reason being as good as it was. It wasn't like a slam dunk of a movie or anything. I mean, in terms of video game movies, it fucking is, but in terms of movies in general, definitely nothing spectacular. But for movies in general, it was a fine time at the movies. And when it comes to video game movies, it is spectacular because you don't really get video game movies that are that good too often. And after seeing a sequel, this movie I was actually really excited for, one of my most anticipated movies of the year. I gotta say, I think they get it. I think of all fucking video game movie franchises, Sonic gets it the most. There are many Easter eggs and references in this movie. I just want to say, like, there are two I noticed. Two in particular. And by the way, about Knuckles, voiced by Idris Elba, perfect. Highlight of the movie. Knuckles is a badass. He's actually my favorite Sonic character, if I'm going to be honest. He's just so cool. And yeah, fuck the later Sonic games for making him stupid, but like, he's awesome in this movie. He's actually a standout. And yeah, I do kind of agree that he sort of overshadows some of the other characters, which is one of my issues. I feel like the bond between Sonic and Tails should have been more, it should have been better, if you know what I mean. It should have been more of the focus. It really wasn't, though. They sort of just meet and then they become friends. And yes, one of my issues in the first Sonic movie was that Sonic flosses twice and there's a fart joke. From what I remember in this movie, there are 2 fart jokes and Eggman flosses once, so I guess you kind of reverse it. But God, Eggman flossing. But hey, speaking of Eggman, Jim Carrey is perfect in this role. He is 100% who I would, I remember when the first trailer dropped and for the first movie, and it was a little iffy. He seemed to be having fun with the role, but I don't know if it was a good fit. After seeing the first movie though, great fit. After seeing this movie, perfect fit. And if Jim Carrey, if this really is his last movie he's ever doing, I think it's a very good way to go out. I also do like the family dynamic between Sonic, Knuckles, Tails, and James Marsden's character and his wife. I don't know her name, sorry. But I think all that is really nice about the movie. And again, it has a lot of heart, way more heart than it should for a Sonic movie. There are certain sequences where, they're fighting. Sonic and Knuckles fight, of course, as you see in the trailer. It's not a spoiler. And, it's very entertaining. I want to touch on the thing between Sonic and Tails again for a second. I already talked about that for a second, but I didn't really dwell on that. I do want to say they have good chemistry, but at the same time, it did sort of just, they meet and then they're friends, and I feel like their relationship doesn't really have time to develop because it's focused a lot more on Knuckles. And with all the stuff with Knuckles is perfect. I really want to see that, Knuckles spin-off series that they recently announced. And I'm so happy that my boy Knucks got the spin-off series. Also, the humans, I thought, is sort of running into a similar problem as the Godzilla movies. The humans stuff doesn't really make sense. I thought the sister, James Marsden's character's wife's sister, is a little too obnoxious for my liking. I get she's trying to be funny, but in the first movie, she's telling that James Marsden and his wife should get a divorce for no real reason. If you've seen I don't want to give it away any spoilers, but if you've seen the movie, there's one thing that happens with her and someone else where her mind just changes and she just like flips like a switch just immediately. It's like you went from this to this in the matter of like not even 1 second. It was like immediately. And yeah, the thing with Sonic and Tails, her and the wedding, I thought could have been cut out. Not the other two things, but the wedding. There's a lot. We're in Hawaii in a lot of the movie, and obviously, the setting of the movie ends up shifting to Hawaii. But like, there are certain moments where it ends up there, and it sort of just drags on. It's not really necessary. There are other things they could have cut out, I feel. I do realize I've listed quite a bit of negatives, but I don't know, there's just some, I have to, no reviewer should ever, like, say this, but, like, no, there's something about these Sonic movies, man, that's just, it's hard to hate them, you know, it's just so delightful, you know, like, I should be kind of frowning at how, you know, fucking jokey Sonic is in this, but, like, I don't, because it's just, you know, it's just charming. Sonic here, and Tails, and Knuckles, and even Jim Carrey's Eggman, they all provide a certain level of charm that it's just hard to hate on it, really. And I guess that's what it all comes down to. That's why I like this movie, and that's why I like these Sonic movies. That's why they're so much better than they should be. They understand how to make a good video game movie. They don't follow the games to a T, you know. Sonic 2 introduced Tails, and Sonic 3 introduced Knuckles, but in the movie, Sonic 2 introduced both Tails and Knuckles. So, it's not emulating the games to a T, but, like, you know, you're taking what the game does, and you want to use it in the movie, but put your own spin on it, and not really losing what made the game so good. I like that. This is how video game movies should be made, not being given to Illumination and minionifying it. Oh yeah, one more thing, stay for that after credits scene. Sonic Movie 2 is delightful. It's, again, like, it's way better than it has any right being. Like, maybe the first one was like a flash in the pan or something, but no, it wasn't. I think this might be an improvement on the first Sonic movie. From what I have seen online, from the people that liked this movie, it seems to be a bit of an unpopular opinion that this is better than the first one, but I think it is. In conclusion, I give the Sonic Movie 2 8 out of 10. I really enjoyed this movie, you know? So yeah, that was my review for the Sonic Movie 2. What did you guys think? Do you agree with me? Do you not agree with me? Have you seen the movie? Have you not seen the movie? If you haven't seen the movie, do you want to see it? Do you not want to see it? Anything about the movie, let me know down below. Anyways, be sure to like the video, come subscribe, or I will outrun you and make you vomit. Bye!